Hey. Welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you are part of the Purple Patch crew, welcome in, baby. Let me stir you up. Y'all hear echo? Y'all let me know if y'all hear echo. So today is Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays with your girl Unbiased. Today is week 37 of season 3. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I can't even change it. So it's just going to be saying 36, but it's supposed to be 37. Your girl forgot to do it. Did y'all say there was an echo? So today, y'all, today. Disclaimer, okay? Because y'all already know it's my first time. It's gonna be some hiccups. If I have a anxiety attack or a panic attack, it's okay. Just let me, breathe and work itself out, okay? So today I am going to be attempting to make a duffel bag. Like last week we did the small mini. I wouldn't even call it a duffel bag. However, it was kind of big on the inside. I'm gonna have to go get it just in case you wasn't here last week so you can see it. And I was shocked at the size of the bag. And so I said, we're gonna do another one next week, but we're gonna go big, or go home, period. Okay. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This bag tried to take your girl out. Okay, I say that about every project, but I am so serious about this one. Why? Because initially I was going to, in my head, make a duffel bag just out of whatever was in my brain, like whatever numbers, whatever size, whatever was in my brain, right? Don't do that. Don't you do that. Okay, don't do that. And so on day one, I just was sewing, just sewing these doggone patchwork blocks together. Y'all, I sewed for about 4 hours and I still wasn't done in my head. And so I was like, you know what? That's enough of that. But then I couldn't sleep or I couldn't think. I had to come back in here and start all over, not start over again, but continue to sew. So in all actuality, I sewed for about 10 hours. But that's with cutting the fabric, ironing the fabric, stabilizing the fabric. So don't think that I just sat at the sewing machine for 10 hours. I had to prep the fabric. I ironed it, starched it, put the stabilizer on it, ironed it again, and cut it out, okay? So why am I saying this? Because if you decide to do this project, take 2 to 3 days to complete it. Don't try to do everything all in one day, okay? So with that being said, I was getting frustrated because it just felt like I couldn't stop sewing. I just wasn't getting nowhere. It just didn't look like it was doing nothing, right? So I went to buy a pattern because I'm like, at this point, I'm not going to be able to complete this on my own. I can't find any other information about it, whatever the case may be. So I bought the pattern. So the pattern that I chose to use is from Knot and Thread. I saw a bunch of her Instagram posts or videos. I saw her YouTube channel. And then I saw a couple of reviews about the pattern. And people were like, it's so easy to follow. You can do this, yada, yada, yada. Well, most of you know that I have been diagnosed with dyslexia. So it's hard for me to understand other people's verbiage. I tell y'all that all the time. It has nothing to do with the person, the pattern, the way that they wrote it is just the way that I understand it or don't understand it, right? So it takes me some time to figure those things out. And so why am I saying that? Because last week I said the same thing about another pattern that was for free. And it didn't click in my head until after I actually started doing the sewing, that it clicked in my head what I should have been doing all along. But let's just say we was already an hour and 15 minutes into the project when it clicked in my head. So it took me 4 hours to sew that bag. Y'all, it was about this big. So I'm saying all of that to say this. If you are anything like me and you don't comprehend what you read the first time, baby, it took me, I had to read these instructions about 10, 11 times, 10, 1100 times. Let me say 100 times, okay? Because it just was not clicking. It did not click until 1 o'clock this morning. Let me say that again. The instructions did not click for your girl until 1 o'clock this morning. And I have been sewing for the last 3 days for this bag. 1 o'clock this morning. Okay? So what I can tell you is I can show you the pattern that I downloaded, which is a PDF file. She also have the booklet where you can order the book and she can mail it to your home. Okay, so if you want to have a physical copy, you can also go on her website, which is linked in the description of this video under Duffle Bag Pattern. You can go on her website and get the booklet and she will mail it to you. But I needed it now, so I downloaded the PDF file. And it's not a lot that I can tell you about this pattern because I don't own this pattern. The pattern belongs to someone else, and she is actually selling the pattern. So I can't give you everything that's in this book. I can't give it to you. I can just show you or tell you some of the things that I experienced with this pattern. I can't give you dimensions like I normally do when we are sewing something, because this pattern is copywritten. And unless y'all gonna start a GoFundMe, okay, y'all gonna start a GoFundMe in the chat today, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, afford to tell y'all anything that's going on in this pattern. So I printed the pattern, okay. I can tell you that the PDF printable pattern is, I'm trying to see how many pages it is. So if you decide to download it, you can. It's 9 pages long. However, you're going to be printing out 12 pages for the cover and then another piece of the booklet and the picture, which shows you, hold on. The picture just shows you one of the completed bags. Y'all, it's so stinking cute. So stinking cute. And so I'm excited. I'm excited. And I can tell you that if you choose to do one whole piece of fabric, you're going to need 1 yard of fabric for the front and then 1 yard of fabric for the lining, or a little bit more of fabric for your lining, okay? This pattern also says you can use fat quarters. So with your stash of fat quarters, you can put all that together and make this pattern. You can also just use your fat quarters for the pocket part of this bag, or what she calls the end, wait, what is it called? The end panels or something of that nature, right? You can use your fat quarters. So if you have a bunch of fat quarters that you're trying to get rid of, Go for it. Okay. I'm telling you. And I can also tell you that she lists everything that you need for this pattern as far as your hardware. If you choose to do webbing, if you choose to do the straps by fabric, she shows you how to do that as well in this pattern. She also shows you how to make your own bias tape. Wait a minute. Because guess what? Even though I didn't do that, because I bought bias binding. Okay, period. But you don't get that in a lot of patterns. They just tell you to make your own bias tape. But she actually shows you how with a diagram and explains to you how to actually put that together. She also has videos on her YouTube channel. Now, this is my opinion and my opinion only. As far as the YouTube videos go, in my personal opinion, she shows you the things that she's using. She also shows you semi how to apply them, but I get why she don't go into detail or into depth with making the bag online, is because she's selling the pattern. If she gave you everything in her YouTube channel or on her Instagram, then you would go and try to make it yourself, like I tried to do. Not her particular bag, but a duffel bag, period, right? But so I understand why she don't give you all the ins and the outs about the bag. She gives you what she feel like you should know, so that you would be intrigued to go buy the pattern. And I was, so I did. And so, with that being said, we are going to try to make this duffel bag today. I want to say this too. I bought the wrong zipper. I'm going to show you the difference when we get to the table. The one that I bought versus the one that you should get. Because I didn't know it until after I bought the pattern. It was too late. I had already went to the store. Anyway, I know that y'all been here and I have not spoken to anyone. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here today. And if this is something that you're interested in, stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to try my best to show you what I can without, somebody sending me a cease and desist letter. Okay. So I may not be able to answer all your questions based on this pattern because it's not mine. I'm going to say that one more time. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm not, because y'all know me. If y'all ask, I'm going to tell you. But in this instance, it's not a free pattern. So I cannot give you every single detail about this pattern. I can tell you what I would do or how I would do it or whatever the case may be. But as far as dimensions and all of that stuff, I ain't going to be able to do it today. Okay. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm just going to say hello to some people. Y'all, if I scroll down, please don't take it no kind of way, but we got to get this done. Hey, Smurf Creations, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Blue Emerald Creations, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. D. Smith, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Picture Me Crafty, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. I'm scrolling. Nikki A, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Lucille Boykins, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, April Jackson, if you're nasty, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Candy Levi, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Kristen Sensei, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Happy Matt, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. DB, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here and in the dinner bushes as usual. Miss Renee Meyer, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Billy Shayfield, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. I'm scrolling, but I'm trying to make sure that. Oh, okay. That I'm not missing any questions as I go down. Miss Deborah Garrett, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Robbins Creations, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Evelyn Warner, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss K. Renee's Garden, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Joshua Gabriel, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. Let's that to this creations. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Marissa Dandridge. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. You was surprised by the size. Yes, Kristen. Kristen did the bag last week, you guys. She posted it in my Facebook group, and it turned out absolutely beautiful. But the size was, I was like this little bitty thing, but it's actually big on the inside. Okay, so let me see. Hey, Dims Designs, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Shay, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, Shay sent us a super chat. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. D. Smith. Exactly this comment. Hey, Simply Fab. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. And to all my moderators, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so very much. She says, it is totally fine. I can read and understand and still get it wrong. You will do fine, as always. I appreciate you, D. Smith. Because, baby, I'm telling you. Hey, Shamika H., welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Up Designs, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. All right, I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom. Okay. What do y'all want to see first? Do y'all want to see the main fabric with the lining already attached? Because, baby, listen, I did my best to go ahead on and put these pieces together, did the minimalist quilting that I could without it falling apart. I have already cut my pockets. I have already cut my side panels. I can show you guys the hardware that I purchased. I got them from Hobby Lobby because I didn't have time to order anything from no website, none of that. Okay, so with that being said, I did end up buying one of the wrong pieces of hardware, but I think that I can get by with that. Okay. Oh, Happy Mac, I'm sorry. I hope you, girl, it's raining out here. Hey, Beverly, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. You didn't sneak up on me, girl. I almost missed you. Okay, which I want to see first. Hey, Grammy's Journal, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Then after I show y'all whatever it is y'all want me to show y'all first, we're going to get started. Oh, and let me tell you this. This pattern, for those of you who like to print out PDF patterns and cut out your pieces, there are no cutout pieces with this pattern. Let me repeat that because I don't want somebody to go and grab this pattern thinking that you're going to get a pattern that you piece out together. You're not. All she gives you are the dimensions and how to cut it out. She do have a layout of how to cut it out, and I'll briefly just show you that. That's the layout. And that's it. But you don't cut out anything besides the little circle that you use to put on your end panels. However, I just took my can of starch, and I'll show you that when I get to that part. I put this on the ends of my panels, and it worked out perfect. Nobody's saying what they want to see. Okay, cool. So y'all not even paying attention to me. Oh, it's okay. Like, it's okay. But don't forget to hit that like button while you're here. Okay? While you're here. So I'm just gonna bring y'all to the table because yeah. I'm gonna bring y'all to the table. I will be using my Singer heavy duty sewing machine today. Oh, I can honestly tell you that you're going to need a 90-14 needle to sew this bag together. 9014 needle. You also should use polyester thread, and I need to change my thread because I have quilt and cotton on the on my on up there. So I need to change that, y'all. Don't let me forget. You don't know what you want to see? Front panel and lining. Okay, Billy. I got you, Queen. So 9014 needle and polyester thread. Yes, because polyester thread gives you just a little bit stretch. Cotton thread, not so much. And you have a lot of seams that you're going to be going over, around, under, up, and da 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 da. All right, so this is going to be okay. Wait, let me say this too. The way that my lining is done was not supposed to be this way, but like I said, I had already started sewing fabric before I actually bought the pattern. And so, being that I had already sewn it, I was just like, I'm not going to waste the fabric. We're going to run with this just like it is, and we're going to figure it out on the next one. So, with that being said, this is my lining fabric. Hey, Tailor Made Design. And you can tell, hold on, you can tell in the middle, right here down the middle, where I had to piece this together. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be that the purple and the green was in the middle, and then the checkerboard was going to be coming up the sides. But I had to pivot. I had to pivot. So this is what we ended up with. Okay. And then, so I just missed somebody. That shirt blinging. Me and Derica made this shirt, y'all. She made the template. I brushed. This was my very first brushy and rhinestone template that this Creations made for me. It's still good, Evelyn. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kristen. Hey, Ruji. Welcome in, Queen. Okay, y'all. I was trying to read the. Okay. So then this is going to be the front of my bag. This is going to be the front of my bag. And so originally it wasn't supposed to be like this. But I got tired of sewing. And so therefore I put the blue jean. I made this wider. Okay, so the blue jean was supposed to be at the bottom of the bag, like wrapped underneath the bag, so you can see blue jean a little bit wrapped underneath, and then on the other side you see the blue jean like the bottom of the bag, and then this was supposed to be on the sides going up. I had to change the whole thing because the pattern, and if you do patchwork from the pattern, you're going to need 112 squares. I don't remember the size, but just keep that in mind, okay? I don't think I have 112. I don't know, but girl and guys, listen. So my bag will be like this. It's going to be like this. And I wanted, after I started doing it, I was like, I can have blue jean on this side and then take the blue jean from this side and put it to this side, so it would be opposite of one another. Listen, I was just exhausted at this point. Okay, I was exhausted. And these are not all the squares that I have that I've sewn. I have a whole nother set just like this. This is my pocket pieces. I was getting lazy, so I just did just this. And this is not blue jean. Oh my God, y'all. Wait a minute. I know that we're, whatever. But Hobby Lobby has a new fabric line exclusively for Hobby Lobby. Have y'all seen that line? Oh my goodness. They have some beautiful, beautiful fabrics in their exclusive line. If you are a quilter or you are somebody who likes to do patchwork, you need to go run when they have a sale and get that fabric. I don't even, so this is just a blue fabric, and it is colored 5 different blues. It almost reminds you of an acid wash type fabric. It looks like blue jean, but it's 100% cotton. Let me see if I can find the other one. Y'all, I almost lost my mind. I ain't gonna hold you. I almost lost my mind with this fabric. And y'all know your girl had to get purple. Okay. Can y'all see those? Y'all, when I tell you, I don't even know if the camera is picking it up. This fabric is so beautiful. And some people may be thinking, oh, it's just purple or it's just blue. No. When you see this in person, it almost reminds you of distressed. I don't even know how to explain this, y'all. It almost looked like canvas, like a canvas fabric. But it is absolutely beautiful. They had so many colors. Your girl wanted to get so many colors, but I just stuck with 3. I don't know what I did with the other one. But anyway, those were my pockets. And then this is my side panel, because originally when I started making these the patchwork, this fabric was my main fabric. This is what I wanted to highlight. And it just did not, after getting the pattern, I couldn't do it like that because of the way that I had sewn it and whatever. Okay. And like I say, this has nothing to do with the pattern. I started doing something, then I bought the pattern, and then I had to adjust. Okay. But this was going to be the main part of the bag. I wanted this to be highlighted, right? I also wanted the green zipper. This is the wrong zipper. This is the zipper that I purchased thinking that I could use this zipper, but I couldn't, because this is just a all-purpose zipper. And according to bag makers, this zipper is not strong enough for bags or anything like that. You may be able to get away with it in some things, but it's just not strong enough. Okay. No, Billy, this fabric is a African Ankara print fabric that I purchased at a store in Houston. So when I first, started my other business, I used to sell African skirts. And so I would buy all of my fabrics from her. So, and then I just put a regular green because I had already bought the green, right? And I wanted the bag to be this, and I wanted to accent the green instead of the purple. Can y'all believe that? So this is the actual zipper, or one of, okay, that you could actually get. It comes with 2 zipper pulls. Hold on. 2 zipper pulls. So you can open it from either side and then close it in the middle. These zippers are stronger than the single, from what I've read, okay? The single zipper pulls. So you want to, but I can't use this one because it's too short. So I ended up running to Walmart really, really quickly, and I found this extra long zipper. This is the only color that they had. So this is what I'm using today. I would have preferred it to match. However, it does not. And so this one only has one pull, but it's metal. And it states on the zipper that it could be used for slip covers, pillows, and craft projects. And so I'm just going to hope and pray that my bag stays together with this one, because that's all they had at Walmart that I could find that I feel or felt was sturdy enough to use for this project. Okay. But you do want to make sure that you get bag zippers. Make sure that it says bag zippers. And that's that. Okay. Let me see if y'all have any questions about the zippers, and then we're going to move to the table. Thank you guys for loving the fabric. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hey, Official J. Mia. Welcome in, Queen. Okay, Kristen says she thinks the zipper will be fine. Okay, here we go, y'all. So let's go to the table. And so I am going to be using this bias binding that I got at Hobby Lobby. I just wanted to show you the pack just in case anybody needed it. This is the double fold quilting bias binding, and the only reason that I got this because of the width. You can get the single fold, but I don't do well with that. It does not, I can never fold it over, and so I go with what I know. Inside of my quilting pieces, can y'all see that foam? The foam? I'm showing you what I use because this is what I had on hand, okay? I use the Pellon brand Naked Flex Foam, style number 76. This is a sew-in foam. It does not iron on. Can y'all see that in the camera? So it's Pellon style 76, the Naked Flex Foam. You can use soft and stable foam, and you can also use you can use adhesive. What is it called? The fleece that have the adhesive backing on the back, fusible fleece. You can also use Bosley. I think that's what it's called. It's BOSLI foam. That one is fusible as well. So that's that, right? And then y'all can't even see, but inside of my pocket, I only used a piece of fleece. I just cut out a piece of fleece. Let me show that to you. And I just put it inside my pocket because you don't need the outside pocket, in my opinion, to be stiff. But this is just a piece of fleece fabric that I got from a blanket, and I just start cutting it up. So you can use whatever you have at home. You don't even have to, well, I ain't gonna say that. I think you don't have to put anything in the middle. You could just do plain top and bottom fabric. But just keep in mind that your bag will be floppy, okay? So when I was telling you about the can, let me show you what I did. And y'all see how my stuff wrinkled up a little bit? It's okay. So I took this can and I put it on the edge. So what you want to do is you want this to touch and you want this to touch. And then can y'all see where I drew the little half circle in that edge? Oh, y'all probably can't see because it's dark. But can y'all see the half circle right here, or the little piece of the circle? So all you do is just make sure that it's touching on each side, and then you trace it, all right? So I'm going to cut that out. on all four sides and also both pieces of this piece, this pattern piece. This is the part that is going to be sewn into the main fabric or the main body of the bag. So instead of you having boxed corners for this particular bag, they're like semi-rounded, or I don't even know what you would call this. I guess just round, semi-rounded. Do they have anybody in the chat? I don't even know if I can tell y'all the price of the pattern, but if you want to click the link that's in the description of this video that says Duffle Bag Pattern, you can go and check out the price and come back and let me know if this is something that you would be, you would want to try. Sometimes the free patterns to me are not always, well, I can't say that because some people say that they are, but in my opinion, they're not always the best because they kind of leave out a lot of things in my opinion. Y'all see how my fabric is puckered? That's because when I had it under the machine, I didn't give it any pull. So what I'm gonna do is, and I basted it with the basting spray, but whatever, it just didn't stay. I'm gonna try my best to pull this a little bit because you have to sew around all the edges. So I'm gonna try my best to pull it to try to keep it from just being all like this. Even though this is gonna be on the inside of the bag, we still want it to kind of look somewhat neat and nice, okay? So how does this work? This is the end part of the bag or piece or whatever. And then you're going to have your pocket inside of this piece. So I just chose to go kind of simple and plain because I was tired of sewing, period. Hey, Tori's brain, welcome in, King. You love the green wellness? Thank you, Queen. You would have to sew in a circle, kind of, Kristen. Yes, yes. But it's real short, so it's not like sewing all the way around. How do I get rid of this? Okay. Yep, Kristen. Sometimes you get a headache for the free stuff. Okay, so this is my hardware, and I'm gonna show you the one that I messed up on. But this is a D-ring. I got these at Hobby Lobby as well. This is the one that I messed up on. Okay, even though you need this is like the slider, but the slider that she has in the video, this part in the middle actually moves up and down. So I'm assuming that I can still use this. It's just that my middle part will not move. And you're only going to need one of these, 2 D-rings, and then you're going to need these swivel hooks. And you're going to need 2, one for each side of the bag. So this is one of the cardings that I have is the webbing for the straps for the handles. I'm probably going to end up having to use this one, even though this is not what I originally wanted. Let me show you the one that I originally wanted. However, I didn't have the pattern, so I didn't know how much I needed. And so therefore, I don't have enough. But this is what I wanted to use for the handles versus this, which is just like a solid black with the white. But we're going to have to go with this one because I have enough of this one. But I really love this. I really love this. Hey, the everyday life of Ann OCD is chick. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Okay. Are y'all okay? Y'all okay? Okay. Y'all okay? And then I also got these magnetic snaps. I don't know if I'm gonna actually need or use these, but I picked them up just in case. Okay. So let's get to doing something. And then don't forget, um, oh, don't forget, your girl wear press on nails. If any one of my nails come off during this live, mind your business. Okay. So I'm going to use this, which is the bias binding for my straps to put the D-ring on. So what I'm going to do is sew on this side to close it, sew on this side to close this, or just sew this side down. And then I'm going to fold this in half, and then I'm going to slice it in half, cut it in half, and then so the tab will be about this much on the bag. You don't need this whole thing on one side. So it's going to be cut in half. So it'll be about this size once you're done. Okay. And I just chose to use this because I ain't feel like folding no material and doing all that jazz and all that jazz. Okay. I just didn't. So for this part, you're going to I'm gonna go look at my paper, but I think that we have to bind this. I think it's binded. I'm gonna read the paper. Let me read that first. Um, Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me read to see if I have to bind this part. No, of designs. Let me see your question, Queen. Hold on. Oh yes. So Derica, that to this creations made the template, and then Derica, is this template on your website? Let us know in the chat. Or I remember, I want to say she gave it away for her members, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. It may be in her website. Okay, let me go to the binding part and make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Um, so yes, so it's I have to. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I need to attach my pocket. And you want the pocket to be within the seam allowance is what I'm reading. Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm pin this down. Okay, I'm gonna sew all the way around and bring this in, and close this in at the same time. So and welcome in everyone. If I miss saying hello to you, welcome in. I'm eyeballing to see. I am going to fold this in half and find my center point. But for I'm just gonna do my pockets like this. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fold this in half. And I'm gonna mark my center. And y'all know I use children's chalk for everything marking wise if I can. All right, so I got that marked. Let me do this on the, for this one. You could just put like a stick pin in here if you would like to hold your place. Okay, so the center is marked. So now I'm going to take the main part of the bag. I'm gonna take the main part of the bag, fold it in half. Oh, I forgot to cut this off. Hold on, let me square this up. Let me square this side up. Hold on, let me square it up. I know I just saw that that ruler fall, but where did it go? Okay, I'll find it. All right, let me put a clamp on this so I can keep it together. Okay, so now let me square this up. And I'm trying to find the shortest point so that I can get an even square. I mean an even line without taking too much of my fabric because I need that to complete the bag, right? So that's another thing that I would say if you do make this bag. So I'm using this part right here. This is the shortest part. Can y'all see that? Yeah. The shortest part is here. So I'm just going to line my ruler up and take off all of this. Um, when you're making this bag or any other bag that's quilted, make your pattern pieces a little bit bigger than you actually need them so that when you quilt it, it's gonna shrink, but at least you'll have enough to complete your project. So I can get rid of all of that. So I'm just gonna, I don't think I squared it off at all. So I'm just gonna turn this over and square off this side as well. And okay, so let me show you something. Let me see if you can, okay. So at the bottom of my bag, oh well, I'm sorry, the side of my bag. This is considered the length of my bag, right? The width of my bag. Let me see. This is the long end of the bag, which is like the width of the fabric. This is what that's called, like this side right here. So the lining is way bigger than my actual fabric for the bag. I'm getting ready to square off this part, this side right here, right? But I'm gonna actually have to square off the sides of the bag as well because I need all of this to be even when I get ready to sew. And so this is what I mean by having some parts of your fabric larger than the other part. But in all actuality, you want the top and the bottom to be larger than the pattern once you finish quilting. Does that make sense? I don't even know if I explained that right. But what I really wanted to show you, because I just lost my train of thought, is this side or this part is the main fabric looks to appear to be even, right? So this is what I'm going to use to base on my, if my lines are straight, using my ruler, not the black fabric, because you can tell that the black fabric veers off like this. Am I making sense? The top part looks and appears to be straight enough to use my ruler and use the top fabric as a guide versus using this bottom fabric and then trying to cut a straight line. Does that make sense, or did y'all just get confused, or what? Okay, so even on this side, I'm going to find the shortest point. And I'm just going to line this up using the edge of my fabric, like I was trying to say, as a guide. Notice I did not say on the table. I'm using my ruler and my ruler only as a guide. Don't worry about what the table is saying, okay? When you are squaring stuff off, pick one. You either gonna use the ruler or you're gonna use the table, okay? So y'all see how that is straight? Well, they got a little piece of it. Did y'all understand that, or did I just confuse you? Hey, 755 Media, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Creations by Miss C, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Craftable Things, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you guys for being here. Could you also one straight quilting lines to square it up? Kristen, maybe or maybe not, but let me show you something, because your quilting lines may or may not be straight. Look, I'm gonna show you this. Trying to get this all under the machine, honey. So right here, even though it appears to be straight, let me see. This line right here, it has like a little squiggly because I was trying to sew it down. I mean, quilt it, and I didn't have this rolled up enough underneath my machine. And so it was kind of like sewing, but pushing it back at the same time. So it made the line not so straight. And hopefully you can see that. It's got a little squiggly. It's not straight. Okay, so I wouldn't say go with that. I just wouldn't. But I can't tell nobody how to do what they do. Okay, so I'm just going to get this off of here too. I'm just going to take all this excess off. See, which is weird because this side I don't know what happened right here. I don't. It's like I need to put another piece of fabric. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take this off. So this is going to make my bag smaller, okay? My bag will not be the size that it's supposed to be because for some reason I missed this whole side. Um, yeah. And I really don't want to cut this, y'all. I want to try to, but this is a big old seam allowance. That's a big seam allowance, but I'm gonna try to adjust it and see if I can get it to fit. And that way I won't lose so much of the pattern. Y'all just stick with me. My brain is like in overload right now because this did not line up like it should have. But I'm just gonna take the ends of this off. So and I'm gonna show you why I'm doing that in just a second. Because it has to be the bias tape. And so I'm gonna try to feel, let me show you. I'm gonna try to feel this piece. Can y'all see this? Hold on. I'm gonna try to feel this piece of fabric that's missing from up here with the bias binding. That way I don't lose a lot of the material. Do y'all see that? And then I won't lose a lot of the yardage, or just yeah, just follow me at some point. Okay. I'll get left behind. Follow my brain or get left behind. I know y'all probably like, girl, what in the world? I know. Sometimes I don't even know how to say what I'm doing. Yeah, I just do it. Okay. So we finna go to, and I need to sew this down again. Sew around it. All right, let's go to the camera. Let's go to the sewing machine. Good child. Okay, we gonna do this. We're gonna do it some kind of way. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. Okay, so let me see if I could add. Don't like that. Oh, no. And I need this to be big. And there you go, voila. Change my thread. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna, let me close them people book. Listen, because I'm telling you, I don't want no drama with this pattern, okay? I don't need nobody coming for me. And I just need to find that little strip. Oh, it's over here. That's our little strip for the tabs. I need to sew that. So let me change my thread really quickly. Kristen, I was about to forget too, girl. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was about to forget. Now I'm trying to see. Oh, maybe it's in this cabinet. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to make y'all dizzy. Y'all, it was sitting right there in my face. This whole like just looking at me. Now I gotta find the start. And it's still like a cream color white thread because y'all know most of the time that's what I'm sewing with. Have you ever tried to quilt black lines on dark fabric? Haha, baby. If your eyes are that good, kudos to you because it's not. It's just not. It's not what's up. And I still have my walking foot on here, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to change the foot. I can sew some things with this, but not everything. Y'all, what? Oh my God. An hour. We've been jucking and jiving for an hour. What in the world? What's in the sewing world is going on? Okay, let me. Okay, hold on. I hope the educated natural ain't in here because she don't like when I lick my thread with my finger. But sometimes that's the only way you can do it. Oh, Crafty Leo don't like it either, but it is what it is, y'all. When I'm in here sewing by myself, and if I mean like at the manufacturers, you don't know what them people been doing. Some of y'all go buy an outfit today and put it right on. You don't even wash it. You don't wash it first. You just put it on. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. They want to come over here and tell me, don't be licking your fingers. Girl, you don't know what them people been doing. But y'all buy all they stuff. Ooh, it's kind of short up in there. So this is the what I call they call them the strap tab. No, yeah, strap tabs, I guess. Hey Jesse, welcome in, King. Y'all see my nippers? They were right here when I started the live. Okay, so fold that in half, and then cut it up the middle. Now you have 2 pieces, right? So I'm gonna get my D-rings. Which y'all, I think I had some of these already in the house. Well, on the other side. Yeah. And if I don't finish this bag during this live, I'm just gonna post a picture of it. Cause yeah, I don't know. Just slip that in there and then fold this in half. And I'm just gonna do like a small little basting stitch just to hold this in place. Yeah, I don't know what made me do this green, but it kind of like stood out to me. Do y'all hear how hard the fabric is? And that's just like 4 pieces of fabric. It's gonna get thicker than this in a minute. So the next thing I think we're going to do or supposed to do is to add the zipper. Hey, Blue Lotus, welcome in, Queen. Oh, did I bring Crafty Leo out the bushes? Hey, Queen. Yeah, she don't like when I lick my fingers when I'm sewing. Hey, Smurf Creations, welcome in, Queen. But it's all good in the hood and around the block. Okay. Why you need walking foot? Yes, lick the needle instead of the thread, Kristen. I do that too. Hey, Miss Diane Wilson, welcome in, Queen. I do that too. I'm trying to see. You need the extension table? Yep. I love my extension table. She always hiding in the bushes. Yes, yes. Hey, Miss Coretta Dangerfield. Miss Clack Fan University. What she made the other day, y'all? Let me see. Y'all, I get everybody not confused, but I watch so many of y'all videos. I be all confused. But Miss Coretta just released a video the other day. Y'all might want to check it out. I know it was something with cricket. But is it my job to remember the title of the video? No. No. That's not my job. My job is to watch the video, to like the video, and leave a comment. And that's what I did. It's not my job to remember the title. I can't remember the titles of my own doggone videos. All right. So it says also to sew down the size. This is my pocket piece, and then the end piece is what they call it, I believe, something like that. All I want to do is make sure that this stays flat, the back piece. So I'm just gonna kind of like hold it a little bit as I sew, and let's see if I can get all of this under the walking foot. Oh, and my stitch length is 3.5. This is not a 2.5 stitch length for this, okay? 3.5 is what I'm stitching with. And I'm going to try my best to take my time. But y'all know me, Speedy Gonzalez. Or Speedy Gabrielle. Miss Gabrielle. Wait, I'm missing something. Y'all know. Hey, Spilling the Diversity. I pray you are better, feeling better, Queen. How was work? Hey, Petra, welcome in, Queen. Listen, if I miss y'all, I apologize. I apologize. And just take your time. So what I'm trying to do, oh, was I supposed to bind the whole pocket? I only saw a bias binding on the top of the pocket. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Because I'm going to have exposed seams if I'm doing it like this. See how stuff just click in my head as I'm doing stuff? Let's see. No, it does not say do it all the way around. Okay, I just gotta trust the process. That's that's weird, but I mean, listen, it's not my pattern. I'm just gonna do what the pattern calls for me to do. Shout out to Miss Joyce for the stiletto. So y'all, right now I am sewing the pocket to the panel. And let's just pray to heaven that is right, that we're doing this right. I need to come out one more time. Y'all, this thing looks like it just keep moving to the side. Okay, this is one pocket down. Can y'all see that? On this side, I did not catch the same seam, so I got two lines in certain places, but it's okay. So when you do longer stitching, I ain't gonna say it's hard to tell, but it's kind of hard to tell. Don't tell nobody I tell you that. Okay. Hey, London Kim, welcome in, Queen. No, but wait. No bias. Wait. No bias. Tape down the sides only. Yeah, Evelyn. Okay, so is this gonna stay? Because I'm assuming that you have the pattern. This going to stay exposed like this? Let me know in the chat. Hey, Tuber Chat. Welcome in, King. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, you see it, Jesse? Okay. Does it look bad, Jesse? You looking at the picture. So, Evelyn, the picture is showing you that there are exposed pockets. I mean, because to me, it looks like some kind of way the pocket is going to be incorporated into the seam allowance or the seams of the bag. And if that's the case, why is this so big? Because this is what the measurement said, this big old piece of fabric right here. But okay, let me just okay, just trust the process. Just trust the process. So I'm using the walking foot for this because it's so thick. And you want to do a couple of back stitches because it is a pocket. Y'all, I'm trying to stay on top of the line that was already sewn as much as possible. Just so you don't have all those stitches. Now, remember I told y'all I put felt inside of my pocket. Oh my God, I could just imagine if I used that that stabilizer all throughout, because this is already thick. Let me see. Did Jesse say it looks bad? Oh, not to him. Hey, Mikhail versus Kales. Welcome in, Queen. Hey, Angie. Welcome in, Queen. London, is this your first time here, Queen? That's a beautiful name, by the way. Okay, let me try to. Oh, I don't know if I said thank you, Jesse. So Miss Evelyn says no. Okay. And so when I don't know if I'm supposed to or should or not or this or that, but let me show y'all something. Or let me tell you something. So normally when I do pockets on a bag or a tote bag or anything like that, I normally stitch down and then I also stitch across the top just a little bit. See how wide this is that's opening? To me, in my opinion, I don't know, this is just what makes sense to me, right? If you close these off just a little bit at the top, it won't give all this give. So I'm gonna do that because that's just what I normally do, but you don't have to, okay? But anytime I make a bag or something with pockets on, especially on the outside, I always try to, you'll see, put this little, and it's just like an extra security to hold the pocket together. Because if the person is going to be using this pocket, they're going to be going in and out of it, right? So you want it to be as secure as possible. So I'm going to do it to this one, and then I'm going to do it to the other side, the other pocket as well. And you don't need a lot of stitches. You just need enough to hold that down. Why are you not moving? Okay, something is wrong. Something is going on. Yes, you're going to see all these stitches on the inside of the bag, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Y'all, when I start, when I start just talking, just know that I am trying my best not to scream, because, you know, some things just don't go the way you plan. So why is this not moving? Sewing can be so rewarding. And then sometimes, see, it's not moving. And my presser foot is down. Let me give it a jump. Nope, it's something going on. It's not jumping. I need you to jump. I need you to jump. It's not jumping. It's not doing anything. So let me check. The bobbin is connecting because I can feel it. But let me just see if there's anything going on. So this is releasing. And I don't see anything inside the bobbin case, right? So let me re-thread the bobbin, because I really don't think it's the top thread. Okay, now I need you to jump this time. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, somebody has to keep me on time check. Okay, y'all keep me on time schedule. Now, let's try this again. I'm going to try, hold on, because anybody got time for this? Okay, I'm going to try a piece of fabric just to see if I can get this to sew. And see if it's the fabric or what. Yeah, I don't know. It's working. So let's see if it's going to. And I'm going to keep this on there. So y'all remember, I don't know who we were watching and they was sewing. Was it Auntie? I don't know. Auntie Ellen maybe. And she had a lead on her sewing machine with the thread tail. This is what a lead is. When you just take a piece of fabric and have the thread stuck to this piece of fabric, because so what it's going to do is when you put your project under there, and you see how mine is not feeding through, I can take that piece of fabric and hopefully I can pull this piece of fabric back here in the back and help pull my fabric to the front. Something is going on right here, y'all. It's not doing anything. Let me do it the other way. Hold on. I don't know why it's not working right here. I have so many stitches right here. I'm sure the pocket is not going to go anywhere. But I do want to do the little, let's see, I'm going to bring it the other way and see if it will sew. It may just be too thick right there for this piece. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. Whew. All right, so now, don't look at this one because it's raggedy, but can y'all see how I just made a straight line? And this bias tape, it's not, yeah. You have to do this really, really smooth. I even tried to iron it out. Yeah, don't worry about it. See that little thing? And so now, you see how you have control of the package? So let me show you the other one, and you can see the difference. So this is the one that's not sewn on the sides. Do y'all see how big this is? But then if you sew it, it doesn't open up as much. So you still have the same amount of space inside the packet, but it's going to have to tear here, tear there, and then tear down in order for it to come apart. Versus if it only had the up and down stitches, it's just that one layer. So this just gives it an extra Okay, so let me do this one and then we moving on. Okay, because we're moving on. Hey, Make It with Marilyn. Welcome in, Queen. Hey, Kenneth Wilkinson. Welcome in, King. Okay, I have to. Okay, Kristen, I appreciate you for being here, Queen. Listen, I know y'all, you cannot stay. Yeah, no, yeah, we know that. Who is it? Y'all, hold on just a second. Who is it? Sorry about that. Okay, so let me finish this. Do y'all do that to y'all pockets as well? I believe that's how they do it at the manufacturer too. I don't know. But I saw it somewhere. Trust me. I ain't come up with that on my own. And it made perfect sense. Kiara. Oh, that's Jordan. Okay, y'all. Took us 5 hours to do pockets, but it's done. It's done. Let's see what's the next step. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So I believe the next step is I need to sew around I need to sew all the way around this. I need to sew this all the way around. So I'm just going to put it under here. And I'm probably going to start down here, being that, did you almost knock the light out? What? Yeah, get away from the cards. I'm going to start down here so that, because I need to add that fabric, remember? So I can't close that part off. This was suggested in the pattern as well. Let me see. I got it on 3, and I'm just going to zigzag it. You can use your serger. Mine is not. I need to rethread my serger. So just this is just to hold all the fabrics together. And do y'all see how massive? Oh, you can't. Why did it come back to me? I want the. Did I do that? I'm sorry, y'all. I want y'all to be able to see the sewing machine, not me. Okay. Did I mean, do y'all see how massive this, you know? It would be if you had the table space and all that. Why are you moving? Y'all see the machine is moving, the table is moving, the fabric is, everything is moving. So I'm just gonna keep going around till I get all 4 sides with a zigzag. And like I say, you can use your serger and it would have probably been done by now. And I'm using the walking foot. Y'all, there are so many levels to this bag. But I believe and I think that the outcome is going to be awesome. So the next thing I'm going to do is put the zipper into the bag. Y'all, I'm going to cut that little part out. So this is one reason why I want an industrial sewing machine with the table, so that I can have enough room to do this, and also the domestic sewing machines. I mean, they stitch slower, right? Okay, we're coming up on the one other side. We almost got it. And don't be looking for this to be perfect, okay? I'm struggling over here trying to keep the sewing machine from sliding, keep the fabric from sliding. All this stuff. Oh, yeah. I was going to say we got another side, but no, that's the side I said I wasn't going to stitch. Okay. All right. So I just did zigzag stitch all the way around. And I need to change this. I'm just going in to sew this label down because I had only had one row of stitching in it. Okay. Oh Lord, it's a lot. It's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. Hey butterfly girl. Welcome in, Queen. So I'm gonna, and then I'm going to slide this out, and then I'm just gonna move this over instead of trying to turn it all the way around each corner. No, I'm just gonna stitch it down like this, and then I'll cut that thread. And that's it. It's easier to do that than it is to try to get all this under the machine. I still cannot find my nippers. They were here before I started the live. Okay, so we doing the zipper now. Do y'all want me to go to the table? Is it easier for you to see at the table, or is this gonna be good? I'm gonna push the sewing machine back, and we're gonna sew the zipper down. So let me get my zipper foot. Now, bias binding goes all the way around this. No, it doesn't. I think it's once you sew the, I don't know, whatever. I'm going to keep reading the directions and I'll figure it out, okay? Oh, wait, what? The label is the best part? Okay, Jesse, I appreciate you, King. Thank you so much for being here. What y'all cooking for dinner? Thank you, Nikki. Okay, see it right here. Okay, cool. Thank you, 755. Thank you, Queen. Oh, let me change to the zipper foot while I'm right here. Real quick. Let me see when I put it. I thought I said it right here so I could find it for the live. But it looks like my little magnet tray thing ate it up. Okay, y'all, we about to. Here it goes. I know it's a bunch of junk in there. It's okay. Worry about your junk. Don't worry about my junk. Okay, so you have to unscrew, and I'm going to use. You have to unscrew. I'm going to have to put this foot back on. But for now, I can use the zipper foot. Oh, girl, why is you struggling to get this off of here? Because I was turning it the wrong way. I was turning the screw the wrong way. Um, oh my goodness. Oh goodness gracious alive. I can't even put the screwdriver in the screw. That's not my job. Okay. It's not part of my job. And if you can talk and, change your press foot, then do it. I'm concentrating. Because, baby, listen, these nails is in my way. Okay. I'm not used to this. When I'm sewing, I'm bare feet and bare hand nails, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So this is my zipper foot. I showed y'all the zipper foot last week. I'm trying to clamp it on here. Okay. Ooh, child. And I always try to make sure that my needle is not hitting anything before I even start sewing. Okay. Here we go with the zipper. We actually, y'all, what? We actually, where's the zipper? Zipper. Okay. We actually have to add the bias binding to the zipper. Okay. So this one is a little bit different than the regular, just adding a zipper. And so I want to take and just measure, make sure that I have enough, which I know I do because the zipper is way longer than the bag. So I have about that much, and I'm gonna be cutting off all of this. Y'all see that? I'm gonna be cutting off all of this. Okay, so I'm going to so basically, hold on. Am I hold on, y'all. I think I need to bind this and then add the zipper. Hold on, let me check this right quick. Um Oh no, I am supposed to. Okay, hold on. Let me reread this. Oh, okay. I know what they're saying. So I need to have this flipped like this. The lining side. And then they're saying take the bias binding. Uh-oh. But remember, I got the double fold. They have single fold, but yeah, we're not doing that. Y'all remember the last time I had an issue with that bias tape, honey? No. Okay, so pin this, and you're gonna sew the edge, sew it all the way across. Then you're gonna take this and fold it over. Is that right? Take that, sew this down, and then we're gonna bring this to the front. Oh, or am I sewing in this? Hmm. See, I always just did it the easy way because I don't know. I just would take the tape, open it up, and then flap it over like that. I know that's not the proper way to do it. It just seems easier to me like that. But is it going to stay? But guess what? This is what I'm gonna do because this is what I'm used to. I know this is not the proper way to do it. Somebody over there cringing like, girl, you putting that bias tape on there like that? That ain't the way it go. Baby, that's the way it's going today. That's the way it's going today. Because I don't know, and I don't understand the other way that it's supposed to be. I'm gonna have to learn it, but not today. I ain't learning it today. And I'm not gonna read the directions 50 times to learn it today. I'm not. We're gonna do it like this. I know y'all probably been clicked off because I ain't doing it right. But it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I feel like as long as they get on there. Okay. Hey Dunzel. Welcome in, King. Want more than one way, honey. Shamika, you better tell them again, girl. Listen. I'm just going. Okay, so now I need another foot because this foot, the zipper foot, is not gonna work. Let me just get my standard foot. I ain't gonna put that. I'm not gonna put that walking foot back on. I thought we were going to be sewing the zipper to this bias tape, but that's not what's happening. All right, so we're gonna try our best to sew. Let me put this on number 3, so my stitch length is 3, and that's because I have so many layers. I don't. That 2.5 stitch will take forever. So I'm gonna back stitch, and I'm gonna try my best to keep my needle down every time I stop. And I am trying to hold the fabric in the back to make sure that I have all the layers. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down, and then I'm gonna come back like closer to the edge. So that I can have 2 rows of stitching, and so it'll probably look a little cleaner, neat or something, I don't know. Y'all, as I sew, my brain turns. The tables have turning. Y'all see how that's starting to crinkle up? And I had it flat. But that's what bias binding does. It just, the fabric is so pliable. I wonder if you like glue it down, or like maybe some double-sided tape, would it help to keep it from rolling up? Y'all, we might have to do a part 2. Y'all goes to me like, we ain't coming back for this. I don't know what to tell you then, girl. Girl and guys. Okay, so I'm just checking. Oh, see, that's why it was curling up. Look how this got off. See, it's not even, it opened up or something. Yeah, that's not. And it's on the outside. Oh my goodness. You're gonna see this. Look how it started. It was all nice and neat. Y'all see? And then for some reason, okay, well, y'all set your clocks back. Set your clocks back an hour, because I got to take it out. If it would have been on the lining, I'd have said, whatever. But no, it's on the out. You're going to see this. Y'all set your clocks back an hour. Oh, Jesus. Dang it. Thank God it's not like the whole thing, but still. What was you doing? I'm about to yeah, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. So it did not, it did not unravel. I'm thinking this was never even because it did not. See how it's okay all the way up to the this part, but on this side it was already off. Look at that. Now you messing with my mental. Because this did not unravel on neither side. It did not unravel. Okay, y'all. Oh, Jesus. I'm not saying that I don't want to finish, but I don't want to run into other people's lives and whatnot. Okay. I got about 30 more minutes to try to see what all I can do. Let's hopefully hope we can get the zipper in within 30 minutes. Do y'all see this never unraveled? This never moved. See, it's off. Like the binding is off. And if I try to sew this on this side, I'm gonna miss the the stitching on this side. What am I supposed to do here? Anybody can tell me what I need to do to fix this? Do I mean, first of all, y'all probably like, girl, you put the bias binding on wrong. So how can we tell you how to fix it? I wonder if it would have worked better if I've done it the right way. I'm gonna come see what y'all saying. Hey, Lady Bear, welcome in, Queen. Yes, it's stretching, Shamika. Bias binding is stretchy because it's cut on the 45-degree angle. The pattern is in the description of this video, Miss Angie. I'm sorry if I'm missing y'all quick. Hey, Terry Hunt, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Blue Land, welcome in, Queen. You bought the pattern? Okay, Blue Butterfly Girl. Let me know. I want, if y'all make this bag, y'all please post. If y'all are a part of my Facebook group, post it in the Facebook group, please. If y'all make this pattern, I mean the bag. And there is, I think it's 2 sizes. Okay, y'all, we gonna go for it, and I'm gonna go from the other end and see if I can work my way like this, and see if I can work my way to this, and hopefully it doesn't shift, because that's about all I can do. Oh, I better try to. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna put a clip. See if I can hold it together. All right, y'all. Here we go. We're gonna go. We just gonna go for it. It's still wrinkling up, but we gonna see if we can just get it. Oh, goodness gracious. And it's on the front. Y'all, it still moved, but it's better. It's better than it was. It's still kind of moved, but it's better. Let's see if we caught it on the back. So we did catch it on the back. All right. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And now I'm just going to follow this line and just do another row just because it's a bag and I want to make sure that it don't come apart. So I'm not going to backstitch. I'm just going to sew. And then I'll just iron it and see if I can get some of this out. And then we got to do the other side. Because this will be the zipper. So you want the stitches to stay locked in. Well, this is the binding for the zipper. But yeah, okay. So let me do the other side and then we can put the zipper in. Finally. Okay, who's keeping up with the time? Have a good night, Nikki. I appreciate you for stopping by, Queen. Miss Terry Hunt, what are you doing? What are you doing? Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Okay, let me stop because y'all didn't come here for that. Y'all came here to see this fiasco. All right, now you better line up this time because listen. Do y'all see that was the first time they're using the seam ripper tonight? Don't make that a habit. Don't make that a habit. I'm gonna have to take a bias binding class or something to figure out how to put this on the right way. Hey, spilling the, oh, did I speak to you, Queen? Spilling the diversity. I hope you're feeling better. Marilyn, do you know how to use bias binding? Who else sews up in here? Miss Evelyn, how do you use the bias binding? Who else? Miss B. Smith, how do you use bias binding? Come on, y'all, tell your girl how to do it. Or point me in the best beginner friendly bias binding video. I still haven't found one yet. To me, it's like they tell you a little bit, but they don't tell you enough. And then the angles of the cameras be so weird. It's like, baby, I need you to be close up, not far away. Ooh, I almost lost the thread. That is not good. Lady Bear, do you know how to use bias binding? That's a shame. It's my last name and I don't even know how to use it. That's my last name and I don't even know how to use it. What they do they did? Who else in here sews? I need to know how to do bias binding. Miss Diane Wilson, do you know how to do the bias binding? Can y'all hear me? Am I muted? Y'all just sitting on the playground, but nobody playing in the sand. Oh, I need to. Y'all see this machine keep moving, child. The struggle. Now it's starting to crinkle. What is the deal? Okay, I'm just going. And it's on the front again. Let's see what it do there. Let's see what it looks like first. I don't want to take it out and then. Angie, you can help me, girl. You can help. Wait, what did Rika say? No. Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay. I thought I was talking to myself. D. Smith, you say I'm using it correctly? I thought you. I can hear you when I'm not. When it's not loud. Girl, my sewing machine is loud, huh? It's just imagine being right here in front of it. It's a lot of layers and it's thick. Y'all. Okay, for the sake of time, all right, I gotta do the second row. But for the sake of time, I'm gonna put the zipper in today. And then no, I can't like leave this on hold. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I was gonna say I was gonna put the zipper in today and then come back and do I like to sew. Smooth and fast. Ouch. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to holler. I didn't mean to scream at y'all. I'm sorry. All right. So, I forgot to look at the front. Y'all just don't. I ain't doing too. I ain't doing. Why is it doing this right here in this area? I'm not. I ain't gonna take away too. We about to. I was supposed to check the front. Y'all pray about that thing. But it's staying just like that. I just can't. I'm not gonna take away 2 rows of stitches. All right, so just act like it never was there. Oh, they want you to do the handles first. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. Yep, the handles. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, so let me fold this in half and make a center line from what I have. Y'all, I'm not doing 2 rows of stitches. I'm not going to take that apart. Y'all just going to have to be all right with that. So that's my center on the side, and then I need to fold it this way and make a center. I mean, the top centers. And I'm going to just say this again, just like I said last week. If I make y'all bananas, go eat an apple, because I just can't do all of that now. I was supposed to check it before I put the second stitch, but I didn't. All right, so we got all of the centers marked. Okay. Jesus. Phony baloney. I'm mad about it though, but I ain't gonna change it. Okay. So here go my straps. And her straps went all the way around, but mine are cut. So I'm gonna have to join them together first. Did I bring a lighter in here? Because you can singe the end of this, even though it's fabric. Oh. Oh, I'm burned now. Okay, so this, because you're gonna need 108 yards or 109 yards of this. So let me see, because one of them is longer than the other. So initially what you're doing is like taking it, you wrapping it all the way around so you can have those handles. And then you're going to do the same thing. Hold up, I may be able to just, I better do it the way she say do it because I don't want my bag to fall apart. See, this one is longer. Oh, Tim is loud. Okay, so I don't have a choice. Put this to, I have to put the handles together. I was trying to figure out another way, but it's not going to work. Oh, wait, I need to measure this. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Okay, how much time do we have? How much time do I have? Time check, please. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. This. Okay, so this is. Look at this, y'all. I almost made it. So this is 72, 82, 92, 102. So this is 108. And I'm just going to give a little bit extra because I'm going to have to fold over. That's all I have left off of the yardage. And then I'm just going to burn this a little bit. All right, so now I'm just going to take these two pieces and sew them together to try to make one continuous piece. I know it's not even, but it's going to be all right. If that makes you nervous, make sure yours is even, okay? And I just put a good bit of stitches because it's the handles, okay? All right, so now I just have one continuous piece. Hey, G Mama, welcome in, Queen. What about? Oh, what about the bias you missed? A whole lot of everything. Because I don't know what I'm doing with the bias binding, but this is the bias binding on the top part of the bag, or what is going to be the top part of the bag where the zipper goes. Okay, so let's do the straps. Okay, let me get my ruler. So I am doing oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, hold on. I'm going the wrong way. And y'all, this is just children's chalk. It will it will come out. I'm trying to figure out where my straps are going to go. Okay. So I'm gonna just overlap a little bit of the why am I doing that? I don't know. Let me see. um it says down from the bound edge of each side. Lord help me. Okay, so I did that, but I think it's supposed to be up here that I have a connection. Okay, so it would come like this. Let me pin this one. Oh, am I coming inside of the? Yeah, on this side of the line. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. I've got to look at this and try to understand. Oh, you got the heavy duty 6700, the window and the numbers. Butterfly girl, that's yeah. This one, this one is the 4423. So yours is computerized, correct? You have a computerized sewing machine, Singer. So it's saying don't sew further than this line right here, and that's gonna be on both sides. Child, oh, did I just not? Okay, I didn't turn this over right. Okay, flip it. Did somebody tell me the time? Oh goodness. Marilyn, if you can hear me, well, how much time do I have left? Hey, happiness, Mayway. Oh, my way. Sorry. And I got my glasses on. And I still couldn't see that correctly. Okay, let's see. This is face down. And then I need to mark. need to give me one of those clocks, alarm clocks. So this end. And then start right here. Okay, thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that piece that I had to piece together and try to use. Yeah, y'all don't see. Okay. So then now I need to go all the way down, just making sure that this, that ain't gonna fit. Hold on, girl. I put too much up here. It doesn't, and it probably tells me, but I just didn't, I don't know. And I probably cut it too short. Y'all think I cut it too short? Oh, I gotta stop right here, start right here. And then the X goes down here. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. Okay, so if okay, this one is going to be just like this. All right, so I gotta straighten this out, straighten that out, and pin it. Then we can sew this down, sew the handles down. Okay, I need to mark 4.5 up here. So stop here. And stop over here. Wait, let me get close. Let's get closer, baby. Okay, let's see. Y'all, cheer me on. We need to be done in 27 minutes with the handle and at least the zipper, so we can close it up and we can see what it looks like. What did I just do with that chalk? So it don't happen like this. Why? Oh, look, it's over here. Okay, y'all, cheer me on. We got 27 minutes. All right. I don't know what y'all can say, but say something. I don't know what you can say, but say something. Girl, you is a mess, honey. Girl, I know. I know, honey. Okay, let's see if this is straight. We at least need to get these handles on. So now we're gonna be sewing over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of fabric. Okay. Where is my... Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get this thing done, honey. Well, this part. I keep saying that because it just don't look like I'm going to be able to finish the whole thing, but this is what the handles look like on here, y'all. If my hands get out the way, I think it's super dope. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to pull this close to me. And so what I have to do is, ooh, that's kind of thickums. It's kind of thick. Okay, so I'm going to pray about it, y'all. Okay, so, uh-oh, I'm stuck. Gosh. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. Okay, so that's the... Y'all see what I mean about having to get all this underneath the sewing machine? It's a lot. See, now the thing ain't moving. And that just took my thing out of alignment. Like it's not, now it's not going to be even. I don't like that. Dang it. Okay, so, all right, let me take the thread. Let me take this out. And I'm trying to... Okay, and then I need to go this way. Okay, then I need to go... Okay, so we go this way. And then, ouch, take it off the machine. I'm trying to make the box in an X, but I'm going to have to figure something else out because it's too tight up in there. Okay, so now I'm going to go... Oh, wait. I want to secure it before I move on. move on down. See how it shifted, but it's gonna be all right, okay? I don't know why, because the presser foot wasn't down. All right, so now I'm at this point, and I'm gonna just go straight down now. Lord, I pray for a bigger sewing machine and table, workspace, and all of the above, whatever that looks like. In Jesus' name. Amen. Woo! This hunting. The struggle is really real over here. Okay. And y'all don't forget, we got to go down this side and go the other side and do it on the other side too. We got to do all the sides. Okay, so before we can put the zipper. Hey, Pescatarian Garden, welcome in, Queen. Y'all, I'm straight. And I heard something. I want to verify it first before I tell y'all about this sewing machine. I'm going to find out if it's true. And if it is, y'all know I'm sharing the information with you because somebody may need this information. So now I'm on the other side getting ready to okay, so then I need to turn this around. I hope and pray that I don't discourage anybody from making this bag. I just not, yeah. I want y'all to make this bag because I want to see y'all beautiful bags. I pray that your sewing machine is throat plate is bigger than mine. Yeah. Now, see, that's ugly right there. But it's gonna have to be because I don't have no. Guess what, y'all? Oh. I'm about to lose my nail. I'm about to lose my nail. I'm about to lose my nail. I'm about to, I'm about to lose my nail. Y'all know I wear press-ons, honey. It's about to come out. I'm warning you right now. Don't say nothing. We just gotta find a better bonding glue. That's all. I'm about to lose my nail. That's gonna be my new song. Okay, so I did that. Now I need to go. So why did? Oh, I only did this one side. Oh, okay. So let me finish this side. You gonna make it tonight? Okay, girl. Can you post your picture in the Facebook group if you are in the Facebook group? And what else? Let me know how you thought the pattern was. Is it, don't give out a lot of details because we don't want no issues with copyrights and all that, even though we posted it in the Facebook group. They doing a which I don't know, but they doing a drive for foster children, and you can make these bags and send to the foster children. If I was to do that, I'm not gonna even lie, I would use the one fabric pattern. I would not do patchwork because in my mind, you're not gonna get many done. How many kids are you going to help or be able to help if it takes you this long to make one? No. I think if you just have the single color fabric, you can get more done. Okay, we got one side sewn. Let me show y'all what the one side looks like, even though it's not clean, but the stitches are there. My fabric the bag kept getting caught inside of the throw plate. So y'all see right here, it's kind of like a little janky, but it's okay. It's stitched down and it's not going anywhere, and it should hold up. So now I got to do this side. Hey, Big Rooster. Thank you for the super chat, Big Rooster. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this around this way and work on this side. Y'all seen where it didn't line up all the way, but it's okay. It's not like bad. It's just, you can see it. And then I can take a black Sharpie or something and go over those stitches that shouldn't be there, and then you won't even see it. Okay, we going on. not gonna line up right. I mean, not gonna look perfect. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the black Sharpie and um, clean that up, and no one will ever know. So I'm gonna just lightly butt these two up next to each other, and they will kind of slightly overlap a little bit. Y'all, I forgot to burn this in, so it's gonna fray. Whew, child. Let me check this bobbin. Okay, we got a lot. We got a little bit. It's nothing like sewing, and then you get to the top, and it's, if y'all saying something, let me see, because I don't want to miss, just in case y'all telling me to do something. Cause yeah. The pattern is in the description of this video. In from Knot and Thread. Knotandthread.com, I believe. And if you just coming in, I said in the beginning that I did not make my squares exactly how the pattern calls for, because I was doing something totally different and I had to pivot. So if you buy the pattern and yours don't look like mine, it's because it's not supposed to. I did something different. And it was not on purpose or intentionally. It just, that's what happened. Y'all think my sewing machine getting sleepy? She like, girl. All right. Y'all, just wrestling with all this material is a whole fight, okay? Like, I feel like you need to eat your Wheaties. But it's gonna be so beautiful, I believe. That other side of this bag, like the inside, is gonna be so ugly now. I feel like you could put the straps on and then put your backing, like put the lining, right? Because at this point you still haven't sewn the zipper. What y'all think? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Y'all, these little stitches is so ugly. But they in there. Long as you get that X in there, like I say, I could take a a black Sharpie and clear those ugly stitches. Woo. Okay, so that's just what my brain is saying. I don't know, y'all. Cause you don't want this all this ugly stuff on the. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, wait. I need to come up. I'm gonna take this out and come up the other side because it's less fabric. Whew. Let me see if y'all. Sitting by the machine trying to decide. Oh, that's gonna be so nice, Blue Land. That's gonna be so nice. 4x4 squares. Yes. So I'm telling you, I did not do the 4x4. I didn't do none of that, honey. I was just so most of my squares, like this part right here, it was supposed to be they were wide and long. So I didn't really do, like I said, I didn't do the way that the pattern calls for. But I think it will be easier if you do it the way the pattern calls for. And don't don't come away from that. But I initially started doing, oh, what am I? Y'all, I'm going down the same side. Hold on. I initially started making another type of bag, but I didn't want to waste the fabric. So y'all, we gonna get the handles. And then I could just show y'all. Wait a minute, Miss Blue Butterfly Girl, did you say your sewing machine was computerized? Just retype it because I missed it, Queen. Hey, Chevy Addict, welcome in, King. I did miss it if you said it, and I apologize. Next time, girl, get straight to the point. Then you won't be in here all night. Okay, see what I'm talking about? Even though I know mine is a little uglier, but y'all see these stitches like inside of here, even though some of them are just loose. But I would have preferred if I could put my front on, leave the bias binding off, like leave all of that off, just put the front on. Or do you need the lining to hold the bag up? Is that why it's like this? Because you need the lining to keep the bag up? Now that I don't know. I was just thinking in my head that I don't like all these ugly stitches inside the bag. Okay, so let me show y'all what it's looking like so far. I haven't taken all the stitching out. I mean, not the threads, the little threads. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so cute. Okay, hold on. Let me put, and then I'm gonna try to do the zipper real quick. Oh, the industrial. Wait. I'm not trying to brag about it. How many machines I have? I have so many. I don't use them all. I have 7 sewing machines. But Butterfly Girl, you can brag about it, baby. Brag about your sewing machines, boo. I mean, this is a sewing channel, embroidery channel, gardening channel. If you got something to brag about, brag about it. All right, look. So these are my straps. So one is once I put the zipper and the side. We still gotta put the sides. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's try to see if we could. Ooh, this is gonna drive me crazy. All these threads everywhere, but I'm trying to hurry up. Okay, Maryland. Oh, I don't think I think I done ran out of time, y'all. Hold on. Thank you, 755. I appreciate you, Queen. Um, and see, if I had done this bag already, I probably would have done all of this and then put my lining. I'm just being honest. So if I do it again, that's probably what I'm going to do. I would let my quilting Oh, maybe not because you got to cook. I don't know. I would have to think of something. I just wouldn't want this on the inside of my bag. That's all. Okay, so the zipper. All right, here we go. So you remember when I marked the center of right here? You can see. Oh, you can't see because I got the wrong camera. Hold on. Okay. Remember when I marked with the chalk the center of the bag? Okay, hold on. Wait. So I'm gonna fold my bag to that center mark. And y'all see how I just dropped that down? Just like that. Now that's not, she don't tell you to do it like that, y'all, but that's just what I'm doing, okay? And I'm trying to find my center. Okay. So this is the center of that. This is the center of that. This is the center of that. And I'm just gonna press that down. So this is my zipper, okay? And this is this is the lining of my bag. So my zipper is going to go face down. This is considered face down when the zipper pull is down towards the table. Now, I'm just gonna show you real quick. I ain't gonna show you because that's her way. Okay, hold on. I'm just not gonna. I don't want to tell too much about the pattern again. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna take my zipper and I'm gonna face it down, just like that. Can y'all see that? Just face it down in between both of these panels. And then I'm going to take a pin. I'm going to lift up this side of my zipper where the zipper pull is. So my zipper pull is over here. I'm just going to raise this up, and then I'm going to take a piece of the green. Y'all see how I'm lining that up? So when I sew this and fold this back, oh, you're going to see all these ugly, okay, I'm going to have to worry about that later, but you're going to see the stitching from the bias binding. But this is what it's going to look like. So let me just do that again. My zipper tape is face down because my zipper pull is back here. It's at the bottom. And then I just take a piece, one side, this side, closest to me, lift this up, and then take the bias binding that I sewed, this green thing, and butt them up together. And then I'm going to sew down just like that. And when I flip it right side, it'll be like this. So hopefully y'all understood that. But in another way, let me see. Let me show you if I could. So let me see if I go like this, Fold my bag in half, and then drop it and find my middle again. Oh, did I not mark it on this side? This would be my middle. Then if I did it like this, face up, like my pretty side is face up, right? I can take my zipper, the zipper pull just like this, and then I could just lay it on top and then just put this underneath the tabs and sew it down. So if you find this to be the better way, then do it like that. The zipper pull is faced up, and then all I'm doing is putting my this directly on top of the zipper, and then I can pin this down and sew it straight across, because I don't have any raw edges right here. So you can do this zipper just like that. But if you had raw edges, you wouldn't be able to do it like this. You would have to do it the way that I showed you, with the zipper being face down. So when you flip it, you will be able to close in those raw edges. So I'm going to sew this down. I'm gonna do one side of this zipper real quick, just so the people who need to see the zipper foot being sewn can see it. I did this last week, but this is a longer, like this is a larger project. And so all I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you too that I like to, if I'm gonna do it this way, I'm gonna put my pins to where I can easily take them off. This, to me, this is a little harder, but I'm gonna make it work for y'all. So put your pin face, I guess you would consider this face up, to where when you put it on the sewing machine, the pins will come out like this, instead of you having to struggle with them. Try your best to keep the fabric away from the zipper teeth. That's why I like to do mine the other way, because when I fold it over, I don't have, it's not nowhere near the zipper or the teeth. But this is a way that a person who really don't understand how to do the zippers can do the zippers, because you already have this clean finished edge, which is the bias binding. Do y'all have any questions? Okay, I'm gonna do one side of this zipper. I might just do both sides. I ain't gonna finish the bag though, I'm gonna tell you that now. But I can. And see, if you had a bag zipper, this zipper would be wider. The zipper itself would be wider. You wouldn't have to worry if you catching the zipper or not, because it's wider. But I'm just using what I could find on hand. Okay, like at the store, this is all they had, so I'm just gonna work with it. But if you may need to order you some bag zippers, and on this website she sells or has everything like a kit. So you can actually get the kit. Oh, and I forgot to say in the beginning that I am not paid to do this. I bought this pattern because I wanted to try it on my own. Okay, so nothing being said here has been altered. I don't even know this lady. I don't even know her real. I forgot she did say her first name on her line, but I don't remember. So for the people still in the chat, do you prefer to do the zipper this way or the other way that I showed you first? And so now that I have all of this pinned, I can actually unzip the zipper. I would not unzip it until I pin it. That's just me. Y'all, this is so much. So I'm going to just kind of like make this into a taco roll. See if I can clamp it down or something. I need that big clamp. I don't know. That might work. Let me see what y'all saying. Nope, they not. Okay. No problem. Let's see. We almost done. Is this phone about to die? Oh, y'all. I didn't change the zipper foot. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. Where did I put it? The girl is getting hungry. I'm starting to get hunger pains. Where did I put the zipper foot? It's a lot going on. I could have sworn I set it to the side over here. I love this little magnet tray, but baby, it catches everything. Y'all, they don't want me to sew it. I don't see the zipper foot. Oh, it fell on the floor. It fell on the floor. We're going to do this one size. Hey, Miss Joyce. Welcome in, Queen. I've broken plenty of needles forgetting to change the foot. Yeah. You have, I mean, it's possible we can forget a lot of things, right? But when you look at what it is you're about to do, it should. It don't say that it's going to do it all the time, but it should trigger in your mind that, oh my God, this is not going to work. Like that's what it kind of does me. I can look at something and be like, that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna fit in there. That's, and I need to change to the left. Yeah, I'm right-handed, so I'm so used to stuff Sewing on the other side, child. I don't like all this. I like to have most of the bulk of my material over there. Baby, get under here now so I can go do what I gotta do. Okay. Here we go, y'all. So I gotta try to keep this real snug. And with a metal zipper, you definitely want to take your time. If this was a nylon zipper, you know. So let me see. Do I need to zoom in for you guys? Yeah, y'all can't see nothing on this side. Hold on, let me get to the other side. Let me bring y'all over. Just give me a moment. Let me not do that while it's moving. Hold on. Cause moving that around like that, baby, to give you a headache. Okay, let's see if y'all can see from this side. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna bring y'all just a little bit closer if I can. And it's gonna focus. The camera just, it got moved, so it's gonna focus. So can y'all see the zipper foot? Hey Marlene, welcome in, Queen. And the teeth of the zipper is right here. The needle is right here. And I'm just going to be using, the edge of the presser foot, which is back here, to guide me along the zipper teeth. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to put my needle down. And I'm going to back stitch. And so I'm going to have to like hold this fabric up so that I can feed it through the machine. And it's not going to be straight because I got to hold the fabric up. I got to hold the zipper like it's a lot going on, okay? Ouch. If I took my time, I could, but just be careful with your pins. I got a little crinkle, but it's gonna be all right. My strap got caught on. Oh, y'all probably can see it. The strap got caught underneath the arm up here. Not caught, but yeah, it was trapped a little bit. Just make sure that there's nothing underneath. Y'all, this is moving. It's getting stuck right here, but it's gonna be all right. I promise you. And maybe if you had the same color thread as the same color of your bias binding, it would not, it'll camouflage in, but by me having white thread, you'll be able to see all whatever it is. Okay. So keep that in mind. You can always use the same color threads. And you won't have that issue. Or it'll be harder to tell that you made a mistake. So let me show y'all the zipper. And so this way you can do another stitch on the zipper to make it, which I will because it is a bag. I'm trying to get it so y'all can see it. But this is my zipper stitch. Focus. So y'all see, this is the zipper stitch, and let me show you, like right up in here where it kind of got off. You see how it kind of curved and then came back on track. But that's okay because y'all see the curve, because it was just so bulky underneath the machine. Oh, thank you, Miss Joyce. Thank you, Queen. Okay, so zip this up. And see, with the bag zipper, you can get the two separate zippers, like the two separate parts. So now let's just take this side and do the same exact thing, and we're gonna pin this. And the reason why I close the zipper to pin it is so that you can make sure that you try to get this as aligned as possible. You don't want one end to be down here and try your best to line it up as best as you can. Is it going to be perfect? No, but try your best. So I have a piece that's too long on this end. Oh no, this end. Okay, so now I can start pinning. Wait, let me see, which way am I sewing? Oh, I'm gonna be this way. Okay. Sometimes I gotta think about which way I'm gonna be sewing, because that determines which way you're gonna put your pins. And I am gonna go back down on the other side of that other zipper just to reinforce this zipper to stay in, okay? I just want to get the zipper in so that you can see what the zipper is going to look like. And if you're just coming in, this was the only color zipper that they had available to me at this, like right now in, quick. So I know that it matches, but I know that it don't match. I mean, it'll do. Because tan kind of goes with everything. And honestly, it's the gold that's I'm not gonna say that I don't like it, but all of the hardware that I bought was silver. So y'all, I'm gonna be honest, this is going to probably they're gonna I'm gonna have to pause this. I'm gonna have to do a part two or something. Once I get this zipper in, ugh, it's kind of like almost done, I believe. So I don't know. Let me see. I did not want to be on here that long. Okay, so now I'm going to open my zipper back because now I got the other side pinned. And then I'm just going to sew this side down. And I need to move my zipper foot to the other side. I never move the needle. I just move the foot. And you can move your needle. But I'm going to just be honest. The reason why I never really move my needle is because I don't want to have to remember to put my needle back in the middle when I sew something else. What is going on with this foot? Oh, yeah. So that's why I just never move it. Like I just keep it where it is. Y'all, I'm just trying to get the teeth out of the way of the needle. Those imperfections makes your work perfect. Yes, I love imperfections. I I'm one of those people, if it's not perfect, it's good to me because that means nobody, absolutely nobody, is going to have it but you because of the, what's on it. I call that my one of a kind. Oh, y'all seen that? This side is just gonna be so janky. Ugh. And now I know my hand is in y'all way, but that's the only way I could get this. Y'all, this bag is pulling so. That's why they use the zippers that separate from one another because it's pulling the project over. Oh, Jesus, I don't know that. Y'all, this is The yeah. Honestly, if the ugly stitches are on the inside, I don't really, but when they on the outside, I don't like that. Let's see if we got it right. See how close that is to the zipper teeth. I'm gonna have an issue every time I get to that part. But for to say whatever, the zipper works. It zips up very nicely. And so I'm gonna have to cut this part off. And where I cut the zipper is where, oh, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna be able to put those D-rings right here because you can't sew over the metal zipper. And when I'm gonna put the side panel in, I'm gonna have a hard time because this zipper is metal. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. I just probably have to turn the hand wheel when I get to this part, I guess. So this, if I had that plastic like zipper, this is my D-ring, and I would just take it, have the D part inside the bag like, and then line the edge up to the raw edge of this, do a couple of back stitches just to hold it in place, right? And this will be sewn into your seam for the next part. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, y'all, with the metal zipper. I didn't think that far ahead. I knew that this was the only zipper that was 30 inches long. But let me see the side panel and see what that's looking like. And then I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm hungry and I'm tired. So remember when I marked the center, I need to sew around these edges though, so that I can keep the fabric all in one piece. So you would center that with the zipper. I'm gonna just put a little pin in there so y'all can see. I wonder if you're supposed to do this from the inside. I guess it really doesn't matter because you're gonna bias thing around it. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. And then this is my other center. So you match this center to that center. Right? And then you're going to once you get the pattern or whatever, you're going to try to ease this curve. See how big? I don't know, but just trust the process. They say it fit. So trust the process, okay? And then you're just going to ease this in all the way around. I'm going to pin it so we can at least see if the panel is going to fit. And I'm going to have to read the directions again to see if I need to be doing this from the inside. It just seems like to me, it makes more sense, but I didn't write the pattern, so I don't know. Now, I may have to cut a little bit of this off just so that it will fit and ease into this side. I don't know until I actually sew it down if I'm going to have too much fabric right here. But it kind of seems that way, and that's fine. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So this is what I'ma just, and you have to, if you're gonna look at this bag right now, you're gonna have to look past that it's not sewn together. You just want to look at the shape of how it will be sewn together. Okay, that will determine if you like it or you don't. So I will have to take out some of this bow. And anytime you have a curve, you just ease the curve into the line, okay? Not ease the line into the curve. You ease the curve into the line. Let me say, in my opinion, okay? Because somebody in the back be like, no, you ease the line in the line into curve. But I'm telling you, ease the curve into the line. And everybody have their own way of doing stuff. I'm just showing you the little bit that I know, okay? Because I don't know much. And so you see how this got a little bulk? I can ease this out once I probably start sewing it. So this would have to come down here. I would have to ease this back down towards the bottom. You see, it's too much going towards the top. But in any rate, I'm going to push it out a little bit so we can see. This is what the side, and this is after I do this, y'all, the bag is made. But your girl is hungry. So this is going to be the shape. Hold on, this thing got stuck on my sewing machine. Okay. So this, y'all, this bag is humongous. Hold on, let me move y'all back. Okay. So this, once it's sewn together, minus the pucker. Oh, y'all still can't see it. I'm telling you, this bag is humongous. The size of it, hold on. The size of it is humongous. So this is what mine will look like. And then I have another pocket to put on the other side, right? And so This will be the shape, and this will be how I carry it. Can y'all see that? So then my other side would go in like that, and then the bag would be this. Y'all, it's humongous. I'm telling you, it's humongous. I don't even think this camera picking up the whole size of this bag, but it's humongous. So this, I didn't do that side, but I did try to pin this side just so you could kind of see it. And look how deep it is in there. All of this. You can put a lot of stuff in here. So I'm gonna finish my bag, but I'm not gonna do it on camera. And hopefully I can fix or figure out what to do with this. And that's the reason why I'm stopping, like, because I have a metal zipper in here, and you really need to have the nylon zipper that I showed you earlier. I didn't think about that when I got the zipper because I needed the zipper today. And this was the only 30-inch zipper that they had at Walmart. And so now I have to think about how to get all of this hardware and all of this other stuff inside of this bag without damaging my sewing machine. Okay. And if you have any suggestions on what I can do, you can leave them in the comment section of this video once it's over with. I would gladly appreciate it. Any advice, y'all? Something itching me. Any advice that you guys have to help. Okay. So again, I appreciate you. Y'all have a good night. And I'm gonna finish the bag, and I probably end up posting it or something like that, just so you guys can see it. It won't be tonight, but it will be soon. Okay. Y'all let me know if y'all do this bag. Post it in the Facebook group.